Jean-Marie Rappeneau is the proprietor of a champagne house called Charles de Cazanove. One of the things I say all the time in my business is shop in small wine stores and buy wines you've never heard of. And I think that especially applies to champagne, because the champagne producers that you've heard of, like Veuve Clicquot, Perrier-Jouët, Moët Chandon, etc., they make enormous amounts of wine. Clicquot admits to making 3 million cases a year of the yellow label Brut. I think they actually make a lot more than that. What do you think?
I'm not supposed to say.
You're not supposed to say, but they make more than 3 million cases a year. And one of the things that I think is almost always true of the wine business is the smaller the production, the better the wine is. So if somebody makes 100 cases of wine, it's going to be a better, all else being equal, a wine that there's 100 cases of is going to be more interesting, at least, than a wine that there's 100,000 cases of. So Jean-Remy, his family is the largest vineyard owner in Champagne.
Yes, correct.
With 420 hectares or acres?
Acres. So we are present in 53 villages, from Grand Cru to Premier Cru and so on. This is what we are very dedicated to. You know, we wanted to invest on the vineyard. You know, when you make wine, more you own the land, more you are consistent in terms of quality and longevity. You know.
The other thing that's important to say about Charles de Cazanove is Jean-Remy's family is, there's kind of a new trend in champagne production. It's not that new, but it's somewhat new. Trend in champagne production is called grower producers, where the same people, the people who own the vineyards, make the wine.
Absolutely.
Which I think is great, rather than buying finished wine or buying juice or buying, you know, just putting your label on it. So we have today his non-vintage rosé, which I think is wonderful. Would you tell us a little bit about it?
Absolutely. So the champagne rosé consumption is getting higher and higher in Champagne. It's almost 10% of the production. My family who are always been dedicated on making rosé because we thought it's very fresh, you know. So this rosé, it's mostly Pinot Noir, 65%. You get 15% of Grand Cru from Bouzy. And then you get a little bit of Pinot Meunier for the aliveness, the crispiness, and a little bit of Chardonnay for the finesse. On the nose, you know, it's very floral, as you can...
Very floral.
The rose petal you can get, and then on the mouth, you get the expression of the wild berries, you know, strawberries, red fruit. The acidity, the balance is very nice. It's not too acid or fuzzy. It's much more on the creamy side.
Correct.
And at the end of it, you get a little bit of tangerine and orange zest.
Yeah, right.
Let's make it all together very nice. It's a perfect drink, you know, for summer, for aperitif, for dessert.
One of the things to remember about rosé champagne is every producer, the rosé is the wine they're most proud of. Absolutely. Right? It's the best wine.
It's the more difficult to make, but the one is good is good.
It has the most Pinot Noir in it, so it's going to be the best wine. This is lovely. One of the things I say, rosé champagne, if you open a great bottle of rosé champagne and pour it for a beautiful woman, and you don't get lucky, there's something wrong.
It's not
because beautiful women love rosé champagne.
It's not because of the champagne.
It's not the champagne. There's some other problem. Either you picked the wrong girl or you're the wrong guy. But rosé champagne and luck luck and love go together hand in hand.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Thank you.